have been your one and only host, the Cosmic Jedi. Thank you for watching. What? I messed up my own outro. I messed up the order of my own. Damn. Let's try that again. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, your one and only host,
the Cosmic Jedi.
Welcome back to my channel. Today, beautiful people, I have a sweet announcement to make. Well, I'm excited, but the announcement, I don't know if the announcement covers the world. There's a channel called Me TV Tunes. It's launching in America. I heard it's launching in Chicago first, and then I don't know how far across America, if it's the whole of USA or it's incrementally released over the months. It's coming out in June 20 something, I think. I guess the trailer reaction we're going to do will announce when it's coming out officially. What I'm hoping for is that it comes out globally as well. And I heard it's a free channel. I think it's supposed to be free. This has been something my brother and I and other OG fans like myself have been crying for a very long time.
Damn!
How they've pulled this off, I don't know. Netflix should have done this, but what do I know? Maybe it's money. Maybe it's what people want to do with the properties, but I'm happy someone is finally doing it. Putting all or most of the OG cartoons we watched growing up in the 80s, 90s, 70s, I think 60s, and some even older ones as well.
Damn, son.
I'm so excited because I currently live in the UK right now, and I don't know if these guys will cover the UK and then global eventually. It makes sense they're going to launch in America first, obviously. I assume Canada. But since it's a physical channel, I hope they don't do a thing where they launch for 6 months to 9 months and then start charging. And then every year the price goes up. Even if they keep the price at a healthy cost. And I think this would be like going back in time. And finally, some of us will get the chance to rewatch all the cartoons we watched growing up. Some of us will finally get a chance to finish the cartoons we started watching and to watch them in chronological order, get the story, fall in love with the cartoons, re-fall in love with the cartoons we missed, even the ones we finished watching growing up as well. We can rewatch them again. So I'm stoked. I'm truly stoked. I hope the guys behind this are really all about nostalgia. Yes, business, money, profit, all that stuff. But don't cheat your audience, man. Don't cheat your audience, because I want to share this with my son as well. And my brother, I even told him as well. He's like, don't get one's hopes up, brother. Do not get one's hopes up. I don't think anyone's done it this big so far. Boomerang was closest. Boomerang was the closest channel that brought all those OG cartoons together. A mixture of the OG cartoons and the contemporary cartoons, The Mask, The Centurions, Transformers, Hong Kong Phooey. It's bringing back Magilla, for example. I think there was something about Flintstones, Tom and Jerry. I'm looking forward to seeing Snagglepuss again. I saw a trailer for Captain Caveman. Saw another trailer for Josie and the Pussycats. I mean, if you're bringing back the old school legends, I even saw black and white cartoons. There's another one with Popeye, Top Cat. Oh my God. I don't know if my excitement is coming through well enough in this video right now, but I'm deeply stoked. People in my age group as well who can share this with their children, their grandchildren, nieces, nephews, and even with themselves, their own peers who missed that time period where cartoons were just pure fun. There was an innocence there in the atmosphere, and just bringing back, of course, bringing back that nostalgia. That is the most valuable thing. It's that nostalgia in the current time period. If I could go back in time and watch all those cartoons, best believe I would. If there was a cartoon time machine where I could go back into my younger self or something like, if there was a device where I'd lay down and go back into my younger self and experience the times when I was watching those cartoons, I would do it in a heartbeat. I would definitely, because I have memories, but I can't really tap into them directly and be present with those memories. It's like little spots here and there, but to be able to travel back into my younger self and experience those cartoons with my younger self, but with my grown mind now, to get the nuances, the jokes, the little adult jokes here and there, and to even understand a few things I couldn't understand as a child watching certain cartoons. Maybe they should do a movie like that or a TV show like that. That would be awesome. Jumping back into your younger self and just experiencing certain things, and you could leave little breadcrumbs for your future self, or you could create little dope. Dude, that'd be a pretty cool idea. You're in your younger form, but you've got your adult mind, and you only have like fixed moments where you can jump back into your younger self before a timer runs out when you're brought back into your present self. Dude, you probably fix a lot of childhood trauma issues with that one. Yeah, I wonder if there probably is a show like that or multiple shows out there like that already. And just because I haven't watched them, I'm assuming I've created something new. Anyway, I've waffled on enough. let us begin. I don't even know which trailer I wanna watch because they launched 2 trailers. Maybe we should watch the shorter one first, right? Let's watch the shorter one first.
Quiet, gentlemen, I have something important to announce.
You will see some signs.
Just their voices alone, memories just flooding back right now. Just their voices alone, the whole package it took to create all these. I can't even talk. I feel as creative people, we have a power that is immeasurable, that is infinite, timeless.
No one man should have all that power.
To conceptualize something, draw it, animate it, to then tap into the universe and put out audition ads for different people to come and voice different characters, and for this one voice to just match the character until he or she goes to a different job, or they move city or move states and they can't do the job anymore. You get someone else, and then for the second person to come and take over that beloved character, and some of us wouldn't even know that the original voice actor has left the show. Then we as the viewers open our hearts to say, okay, welcome to the new voice actor or actress. And we let him in and like, you know what, they took over the character well. We didn't even notice a change. Some of us would have noticed a change. It's magical to create something and to welcome everyone else to share in that creativity. Obviously, you need voice actors, and one could argue that you don't necessarily need voice actors because there were silent movies those days. There were silent cartoons those days as well. Or you could just do cartoons without the voice acting and just sound, and you could just get what's going on. I think Felix, the cat, had some similar elements where. Maybe I'm confusing Felix the Cat with another cartoon where it was just sound effects of everything around, but there were no voices for the character or characters. So I feel just that world, that element of creating something like that, and everyone just comes to step in. And even if someone is not really passionate about talking bear or talking cat, they're just getting paid for a job, but they still do their best or do what they feel is good enough for the character. And we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. A cartoon comes up on the screen. We just finished watching Batman or something, and it's some talking bear, and like, what the hell is this talking bear? And you just fall in love with the character. There's a cosmic magic that existed then that I still feel is permeating now through those of us who kept those memories going. That it can even allow for something like this. The fact that a group of people came together to create this channel is a testament to saying that time period or those time periods are so important. They're bringing it back to the present because, dude. The amount of I don't know if value is the word. No, I don't want to keep reusing nostalgia, but I feel I'll stick with value. I think value is the word because the experiences you can currently have with the current generation, those of us who came from the old school generation, 80s, 70s, 90s, who are parents now, some of us are grandparents, we can reintroduce some of our children, no matter what age they are, and just say, yo, these are the things you used to watch when we were growing up. What do you think about this? This can even be another form of inspiration for the current generation and upcoming generation. Because I imagine some of us would have watched these things and started drawing. There's some cartoons we didn't even fathom in our mind was possible, even though then as children, our imagination was all over the place. There's some things that we came across on TV that would have blown our minds like, wait, this is possible? That then inspires us to go and draw or create our own characters. So just the infinite creativity that was out there then must have been boundless, obviously. And so powerful that it's 2024 and this has finally happened. I feel this should have happened a long time ago. A long time ago. Even when Cartoon Network was dwindling and other cartoons are coming on Cartoon Network, even now, then I was like, you know what? I love Cartoon Network, but some of the cartoons are just abysmal. You were better for the old school cartoons. Bring them back, spice them up. I know they did a Thundercats reboot or refresh, reanimation. That was cool, but they lost something there. I didn't even finish that. I did start watching it, but I didn't even finish it. I can't remember how the story went. Then they did He-Man recently on Netflix. That was bad. That was very, very bad. Dialogue was bad. Some of the cartoons we used to watch in this time period, they were serious. You have Johnny Quest, the original Johnny Quest, and then the reboot Johnny Quest. What else? Even Scooby-Doo, as funny as that still had some creepy elements, man, some dark elements. Just the idea of 4 people with a talking dog and then his nephew. Nah, I gotta give homage. I gotta give shout out to creativity itself. First of all, creativity itself, shout out. And then the people who put all these things together, even when people were doubting them, it's weird, it would never work. Even to the extent of us who are watching these people's works, these people's projects, these people's love projects, that we were getting scrutinized or getting teased or getting bullied. Oh, you're a grown man watching cartoons. Cartoons are for children, as if children were making cartoons. Well, technically you could say grown men and women who had not killed their inner children, yeah, were making cartoons or are making cartoons. I don't even know who or what entity or what demon or devil or spawn of disorder created the notion that to watch a cartoon shouldn't be for adults. And I'm almost trying to figure out if that person or persons who created this thing out of thin air were aware that adults were making these cartoons. The painstaking process of drawing these things manually by hand. I don't even know how far tech reached before things were done on computers. Prior to that, obviously old school, you're going through sheets of paper. Dude, the creativity was endless. So I'm glad they're bringing this back. Anyway, I've waffled on for too long. Let's get into this trailer, man. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. You have no idea. Finally.
Round about the
Entertainment. Did you hear what he said? Roll 'em.
Come on.
There's no need to fear. Underdog.
See, I never even watched this cartoon. So now there's an opportunity to watch cartoons we never even got introduced to us in Nigeria based on the cable network we had. So the possibilities are endless. I definitely used to watch it. Oh my god, my can't even keep up.
He is a beloved character.
Oh, this is my very favorite show. He never misses any of them.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
We're on.
Right there, that's a very, very catchy teaser trailer. I don't know what the workaround is. If you can keep it free into infinity and beyond, I'm here for it. I would love to even review certain cartoons. It'd be cool if these guys could get in touch with me. I don't even know if I need to send 1,000 emails. I wish when it came to creators like myself and creators like these guys, I wish conversations between us was smoother without having to send this robotic, hi, my name is... I wish the relationship was more seamless between us as creators and people like this. To have to do this, you must love this. I don't think this is like a money move or a power move. This will bring in good profit. There's something else. There has to be something else behind this first. And then you could say secondary is money and the rest is whatever. You can't do this without love. I don't think you can create a platform like this without love. My brother and I and other people I imagine have been singing, begging and talking to the cosmos, bring something like this back. Bring something as powerful as, in fact, something more powerful than Boomerang and Cartoon Network combined and Fox Kids and KTV. Dude, this is awesome already. I don't even know what list of cartoons they have. I know I watched a short clip or short interview with one of the, I think founders of the program. And they were talking about cartoons like Snoopy and all the Hanna-Barbera cartoons are all coming back. I was like, finally. I know there's some cartoons I missed out on that I can finally get to watch. And it's weird because it's like going back in time. Like I said, watching these old school cartoons with my current adult mind, then I can get to review them. The funny dialogue, some of the weird dialogue, there would have been one or two weird lines, and dark dialogue and the intelligent dialogue and just the funny things that worked then that might not work now, but you still appreciate. Just being able to review that and laugh at that. You can laugh at the cartoons, or those days the dialogue was like this, but it worked for that time period, and you appreciated it then, and I still appreciate it now, because some of the dialogue in certain cartoons I watch today is like, it's hit and miss, it's throwaway dialogue. Whereas those days, you have to think first before you put lines down on paper, and then how does the voice actor or actress deliver the lines as well. So kudos to these guys, man. Well, that's the first trailer done. It's a short trailer. I think the other one is longer. No, this is...
Listen to that. They love me.
Hell yes. Tom and Jerry, Popeye, Top Cat, Woody Woodpecker. My brother used to love that cartoon. I didn't really like it that much, but he loved it. Bugs Bunny and Friends. I think I remember that one too. Speed Racer. Don't remember that. Underdog. Don't remember that. I think that's a Flying Dog. Josie and the Pussycats. I remember watching that one as well. Secret Squirrel. Oh, one of my favorite cartoons. Johnny Quest. Come on. That's the original, I imagine. I don't think that's a reboot. Scooby-Doo. Classic. Flintstones. Classic. Rocky and Bullwinkle. Don't remember that. I don't remember the name. Probably if I see the image, I remember the cartoon. Jetsons. Classic. Megilla the Gorilla. Smurfs. I don't know when this was announced or officially done before they got to announce it, but it's in alignment with me starting to say, you know what, let me start doing videos on the old school cartoons I used to watch based on the intros, just doing videos on the intros that I liked and didn't like, some of the intros that just peaked. So now getting to do reaction video or watch reaction video for for some of the cartoons that I like, and I might even get to watch, or I might even get to like new cartoons that I never watched growing up as well. That's like endless content for me. That's like endless content for me. So the alignment is cosmic right now. I don't know how. I could have started the 80s, 90s intros, cartoons thing last year or a year before or next year. But the fact that I started it recently and then this has come out, that's cosmic alignment for me right there. Yogi Bear, miss him. Freakazoid, yes. Betty Boop, never watched that. I saw clips, I saw episodes and whatnot, but I never sat down to watch a Betty Boop cartoon. I remember Cab Calloway did I think the artists and the animators who used to animate Betty Boop cartoons, I think they did animated videos for Cab Calloway's songs. I don't know what the correlation between Cab Calloway and Betty Boop style of animation was. I don't know if they're the same company or I don't know, but I remember seeing some Cab Calloway animations. Is it Minnie the Moocher? I think it's either Minnie the Moocher or something else, where he turns into a ghost. I can't remember the name of the song, but I'll splice the clip in and I'll let you guys know which one I'm talking about.
Folks, I'm going down to St. James Infirmary.
Huckleberry Hound, Casper. I remember seeing Casper as a trailer being announced that it was going to be launched on the channel we had on our cable package, but I don't remember ever sitting down to watch a full episode at all. Inspector Gadget, oh my god, classic. Touche Turtle, never heard of that. Wacky Ray, yes! I can't believe I haven't even done a cartoon intro reaction for this one. I'm surprised. That should have been on my list in the first place. Let's watch the second one before I dip out, man. Let us watch the second one before I dip out. All right, here we go. Even the sound, the song they're using, this feels like it's old school.
Spotlight, please. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our show.
Come, assemble.
God damn, kudos to you guys, women and men who came up in my time period, 80s, 90s, and didn't allow your inner child or inner children to die. Salute to you. From the bottom of my heart, salute to you, because I know mine kind of struggled at some point, but I was like, nah, no. I see what you're trying to do. You're not going, no, we're here for the long haul. Yeah, we're ancient, so no, you can't snuff out ancient inner child powers like us. No. And to the ladies who watch cartoons, shout out to you. To the ladies who didn't give men flack for watching cartoons, shout out to you. Some of the ladies and men out there, vile, hurt children. I mean, even if they weren't hurt, let somebody watch cartoons. They want to watch cartoons. How come? It's like you're giving people flack for watching cartoons, but you don't give people flack for creating the cartoons. But that's what I'm saying. It took a very sad person to create the concept or term to even say you shouldn't. The idea that the notion to say grown men shouldn't watch cartoons, as if an angel flew from heaven and whispered into their ears, if you're 30, tell them you should be watching cartoons. What? Who? Where? What cosmic law states you can't watch? This is such an erroneous idea. So shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to us for keeping our inner children alive and still being in touch with creativity, expressing creativity, allowing creativity to permeate through us so we can appreciate other creative projects out there as well. Because this idea,
We have big things to discuss.
Welcome to MeTV Tunes, where best-in-class classic animation meets the MeTV brand.
Stop right there. You
I don't even know what the hell this is.
Real me.
MeTV Tunes is an all-new
Oh my god,
multi-platform
droopy.
television.
Okay, multi-platform. Okay, nice, that's good. So multi-platform, so that means I imagine TV, cable, and then internet. Yeah.
Destination.
Say, it's a pretty good idea.
Everyone has a favorite cartoon, and these are the greatest classic cartoons of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, see for yourself.
Don't hold back anything.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a pleasure.
He knows it.
More.
I can't even pause it. Oh no! Wait, Ghostbusters. Nice.
Look at that beautiful sight.
There's a lot more where that came from.
I say.
Featuring a deep programming library with amazing variety, amplified by one-of-a-kind creative content. MeTV Tunes is a celebration of one of America's greatest art forms.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
That's for sure.
We're gonna have a lot.
The way they splice in different scenes and clips on different cartoons, you just have it feel like it's a seamless thing. Bravo. Nicely done. Nice touch.
But
You'll see.
come on and join us.
This is MeTV Tunes.
Till Tuesday, 25th of June. You lucky Americans. You lucky sons of. Y'all better bring that over here to UK and make it digital real quick. Don't waste no time. Get it on the internet, and maybe I should start sending these emails and saying, yo, ambassador me. Ambassador me. I'm out here doing, I mean, I'm not the only one who's done video reactions for the intros of the OG cartoons, but ambassador me, man. Let's collab. I don't know what more I can say, peeps. What do you guys feel about this? I mean, I don't even know what I'm asking you. You must be excited. Why would you even click on this video, which is linked to my 80s, 90s intro reaction thing? I actually want to start 80s, 90s action movies theme song reaction video as well. I think that's going to be a shorter series, because anything outside of RoboCop, Terminator, and Rambo, that's it, right? Oh no, Terminator, RoboCop, Rambo, and Running Man. That too had a nice theme song. What else? I don't think Last Action Hero had one. Now I'm trying to figure out. I guess that's the whole point. Ooh, Predator. Definitely that had a nice theme song. Predator 1 and 2. Aliens. No, Aliens didn't. Aliens had, I think there was something there. Aliens had something, but not a prominent sound, but not like a theme song. Yeah, we're going to do one for Terminator 1 and 2. I'm going to do one for RoboCop 1, 2, 3, because the theme songs did change. We're going to do one for Predator 1, 2, not 3, just 1 and 2. Maybe Last Action Hero. Rambo for sure. Rambo still stayed the same. Yeah, Rambo stayed the same. Oh, YouTube would just be crying at me, man. You are just uploading videos with copyright content. You want the strike, don't you? You want copyright strike. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate YouTube not giving me a headache for this, to be honest, because you want to be able to enjoy these things without having to, worry how much clips or how much sound you can allow for one theme song. I'm here to relive those experiences. I still literally these days, you catch me watching old school movies. It's been like this for a while now. The new stuff coming out is okay, but the old school stuff is just it's my peaceful movie experience spot. I don't mind the previous movies that came out in between, but just the old school stuff, especially when I would have missed a few things in my teenage years, watching these movies with my dad or mom or my auntie, we'd have missed a few things. The action you get, this is the good guy, the bad guy, yes, but certain dialogue or the nuances or the theme of the movie, like Time Cop, for example, Universal Soldier, even RoboCop, the way that's RoboCop, the first RoboCop movie's storyline ties in with what's going on currently today, is just a repetition of themes over and over again. You could say it sells, it's a good story, so it sells movies, but at the same time, you're wondering, were these guys just making movies because it's good money and it's going to get people into the theaters or into the cinema, or like musicians and like art itself, were these movies done with the intention of talking to the masses, saying, yo, we're bringing light to these things that are going on behind closed doors or hidden in the shadows. This is what's going on, even though we're telling this important story in an elaborate way, in a futuristic world like Total Recall or RoboCop. This is what's currently going on. To be comfortable knowing the mind can digest these nuances and say, yo, as far-fetched as this seems, it's actually in alignment with what's going on with our society, our nation, our world, our environment today. So I just got to give shout out to that creativity, man. Is it necessary? Do you have to be so elaborate to tell a very simple story? Or the government is this is happening, politics is this is that? And will people get it? How many times can you tell those stories over and over again? How many times can you share this information in these different story formats? Even the very simple good versus evil, right versus wrong, bad versus good, hero versus villain. As much as I love movies that have come out recently, like I said, I find myself watching old school ones, man, and they just hit different. Anyway, I'm done. This is probably going to be a 40-minute video by the time I turn off my camera and check how long I've been recording for. I hope you guys are as excited as I am for this Toons TV thing. It did say multi-platform, and I do hope that they are not just thinking America and Canada only. Give this thing worldwide. Bring it. You will get more eyes on your something. Bring it, come. Here's a Nigerian YouTuber who wants to partake in your sauce. Bring your sauce here. We'll chop. Don't worry. All of us can eat together and enjoy. And I hope it's people who are deeply in love. It looks like it's made with love. That's one thing. I'm feeling the love. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Maybe it's like money. Hey, fuck that love shit. Is that money, man? So I could be wrong. Maybe I'm projecting. Maybe I'm choosing to see it's made with love, but it feels like it's made with love. So ladies and gentlemen, dudes and dudettes, if you're as excited as I am, you're psyched, let a brother know in the comments, man, who's looking forward to this Me Toons TV. Or I wonder why it's called Me TV Toons, because I think Me Toons TV sounds Me Toons, My Toons, Old Toons. Never mind, I'm not trying to change their branding, but just got to get used to Me TV Toons. It's just a standard thing for me to say Me Toons TV, even though that's not what they call it. I guess that's my dyslexia acting up. Me TV Toons, salute Salute. Thank you very much for doing this. If you guys ever catch this video, I don't even know if they got their eyes and ears on the ground for anyone who ever does reaction to their videos. This is awesome. I probably need to go and do some serious Googling to figure out if they're going to do it worldwide. It said multi-platform, cool, but I don't remember seeing anything about worldwide. Let that thing hit the internet and you will have people like myself who will partake in this with deep pleasure and satisfaction, and most importantly, love and joy. I have been, of course, your one and only host,
The Cosmic Jedi.
signing out.
Thank you for watching.
Spotlight, please. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our show.